Fala galera, Pipo na área, viu? E hoje com mais um pela primeira vez com NBA 2K21. Imagine aí, agradecer antecipadamente a Epic Store, porque foi ela que nos proporcionou adquirir esse jogo de forma gratuita, 0800. Acompanhe a Epic Store lá, porque sempre tem alguma novidade, sempre tem algum jogo bom. E esse aqui é do ano, pessoal. Ave Maria, que coisa boa, viu? Vamos embora. Jogando pela primeira vez, vamos ver o que é que tem de bom aqui nesse NBA, né? O som, vocês já perceberam que o som é fenomenal. E essa galeria aí, Ave Maria, vamos embora. Play now. Vou botar aqui para jogar primeiro. Play. Olha, WNBA, que novidade boa, viu? Já tem um tempo que eu não jogo basquete no videogame, né, no computador. Não sabia dessa novidade, que coisa boa, viu? Aí quem não tem controle, eles pedem para botar um controle, né? Que aí diz que se não tiver controle a jogabilidade vai ser afetada. E como eu tenho um controle, eu coloquei aqui para escolher, é claro, né? Eu vou escolher o bom e velho Papai Lebrão. Vamos lá, vamos ver o que é que tem de novidade aqui, galera.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Heat came into the building looking sharp, but it's going to take more than a good wardrobe to get this win tonight on the road. You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. DA, David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, the ceremony was delayed, and understandably so, but at last, the Hall of Fame class of 2020 was enshrined. And what a class it was, led by Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and of course, the late, great Kobe Bryant headlining the 9 inductees. There was tremendous poignancy with Kobe's inclusion coming so recently after his tragic death. And it was a night that none of us are going to forget. Guys?
Fazendo uma menção a Kobe, que recentemente morreu no acidente, né? Felizmente perdemos um grande jogador, uma grande mente aí do basquete.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Ariza in at the 4 slot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
Agora, como é que eu vou pegar essa bola aí que eu não sei, né? Ah! Como é aqui? Opa, olha, coisa boa. Já sei qual é o botão que eu aperto aqui pra escolher. Oh, retado! Não, peraí, rapaz. Bora. Vou tentar o passo aqui pra ver qual é. Ó, o fake. Eita, 4. Eita. Isso, agora. Na mão do mestre. Ei, porra aí, ó. Arremessa com X, faz o fake e tal. Cadê o resto do time? Não, o que tá fazendo aqui aí, meu filho? Tá aqui. Aqui. Aqui.
over Drummond.
Ah, droga.
And
Pega,
Davis
pega.
pulls
Isso.
it down.
You expect him to make those.
O
They
passe é
gotta
com A.
do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench,
Foi.
to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
Eita. Aí, eita,
And it's
não.
Miami with the rebound. And we're
Apareceu
about a minute and a half into the
o
first
botão
quarter.
pra você escolher o personagem.
Here's
Ih,
Ariza.
droga.
Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota, maybe
É
Jimmy Butler
com
wore out his welcome.
R1.
Philadelphia,
Passa a bola, menino.
they had to juggle multiple stars, but
Aí sim.
man, Miami, the Heat
Opa,
handed
passe
him the
picado não
keys.
foi.
He has taken off.
And Kevin, he showed himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the
É com B que pega a bola lá no alto.
And it's
Não
the
é
Heat
com B,
with the
não.
ball. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the
Cadê a?
game. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And there's the call.
Ah,
on James.
falta. Porra,
That's his first
Lebrão.
foul. The Lakers on D. Robinson passes to Nunn. Here's Adebayo.
Oh, não. Falta de novo, é.
Fine skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not
Não tá
just
fácil
a
pra
finisher.
eles, não.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so he hits both.
Muito bem, marcou bem, viu, Lebrão?
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball.
Desgrama.
Schroeder with the ball. Passes to Drummond.
Passou.
This one for 3.
Eita. Oh.
Here's Davis.
Aí sim. Essa barra de tempo que aparece em cima da cabeça do personagem, você escolhe no começo do jogo, quando tá fazendo,
Against Nunn.
quando tá entrando pela primeira vez. Aí, isso.
Sent back by Drummond.
Vai, vai.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Jimmy Butler
Porra,
comes up with the
Pope.
rebound. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby, make things
Não.
happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish
Pega dele.
player who loves to pass. Even back in high
Aí.
school, playing with
Ó,
lesser
ó, ó.
talent, he
Ó,
made
samba, ó. Jogo de perna, jogo de perna, jogo de perna.
Here's
Toma.
James.
Isso.
Jimmy Butler unable to get
Toma.
his last shot to go.
Toma.
LeBron outside.
É. Opa.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Schroeder.
É, meu amigo, tá difícil, viu?
And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat.
Aí,
Here's Nunn.
vamos
And he
pega.
misses his first shot.
Aí a ideia dessa barrinha é você saber o tempo que falta pro personagem
And there's Caldwell
arremessar.
Pope. That's good on
E aí o
the
que
assist by
acontece?
LeBron.
Você tem dois modos, né? Esse modo com o tempo e o modo tem o tempo, que é o modo profissional. Como eu não sou profissional,
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And
Oh,
for
yeah,
someone at his
cheerleaders.
age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it
que é parte
into
para
that
mudar o
next
personagem,
gear.
mas
Can't
tá,
keep it
tá.
going all the
Os
time,
jogadores
but he's still
também,
able to
também.
take over when he needs to.
Aquela velha animação. 6A, o jogo tá feio, viu? Eita. Quer dizer, a partida, né? O jogo tá bonito. Olha, dá pra mudar a tática, viu? Por enquanto tá de boa, deixa aí.
And a new group in for the Heat. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Iguodala comes in for Trevor Ariza. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Robinson.
Oi, o velho Caruso. Cara, o show. Não, toma dele. Aí.
But off the mark.
Vai, maluco, passa pro armador. Oxi, foi jogar pra onde?
Harrell, the pass to Matthews.
Se apertar o A, ele já muda pro mais próximo. Olha o cara show pedindo a bola aí, velho. Opa, pé. Muito bom. Rapaz. Se apertar o segura, ou se apertar o botão, segurar. Tem alguém ali? Tem alguém ali? Tá faltando alguém. Aí não. Se apertar o botão e segurar é um comando, se apertar várias vezes já é outro comando. Pega, cara, o show. Vai. Eita! Deixou a dignidade em casa, né? Vai, vai. Bora, meu filho. Pega, 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 pega. Aí sim. Aí que eles no jogo, viu? Ó, cara, show. Oxi! É possível. Ó. Que toco. Rapaz. Porra, isso
the timing when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Up top,
aí sim.
It's been a really tough quarter.
Vai, vai. Vai, cara, show. Ah, droga. Dei mole. Tô melhorando no meu jogo, viu? Tô melhorando.
Appreciate the effort though, making his presence felt defensively.
Ó.
Passes it to Harrell.
Ó.
Looking for Kuzma, he gets it there.
Muito bom. Isso. Corre, corre, meu filho. Corre, meu filho. Cara, show. Eita. Rapaz. Melhorando, viu? Coisa boa.
Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke.
The biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year, I'm just trying to be a consistent defender, find my teammates, because I have so much
seu depoimento aí.
So, I think those are two areas.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma
Coisa
is
boa, hein?
learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
Ah, droga. Corre, meu filho.
One quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters.
De novo, bicho.
Montrezl Harrell is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Matthews.
Rapaz, foi bem, viu? Ainda fui lá buscar.
That's the Laker 5.
And with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year
menino, viraram, viu?
in the deal. And despite those shooting problems in the first quarter, they have the lead and look like they're finally getting it together offensively.
Muito erro de passe.
Decide to take their first time out here Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest
Cadê
of all
papai
time.
Lebrão?
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras.
Aqui é Lebrão.
No doubt about that. Wilt's a great example.
Boa falta.
But in reality, to your point,
É Lebrão, caramba.
the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair.
Agora vou como esse o lance livre, como é que...
Or one of the best. I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind,
Como se
Oscar
fosse
Robertson
normal,
could
né?
play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell
Oh,
always
droga.
has
Yes.
extremely great ones. So much of your ability to perform
É,
at a high
rapaz, foi
level
muito cedo.
is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
No good on the start this time.
Lebrão.
Second misses also.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes
Oxe, tu
into
pulou aonde,
his
menino?
mid-30s.
Pega.
The impact he's
Pega.
had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Isso, garoto.
I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Rapaz, muito tarde, que
None with
ótimo.
it. He's picked up by James, and it's Robinson with the jam.
É, menino, tô tomando aquela velha lapiada.
In a game like this.
Well, you know what's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how
Pode meu
lackluster
corpo.
was the defense right there with the score this tight.
Falta isso.
And see Webb, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope changing his approach before last season. He knew he wouldn't need to take on as much of a scoring responsibility.
Yeah, and what a team player, GA. I mean, KCP
É, tem que
rededicated
pegar a
himself to
manha aí, viu?
defense. Tries to do more with less touches now. And that's the mindset you need to have.
Era, se eu tivesse acertado já eram 14
World
pontos.
Championship.
Aí ia estar 14-14.
And he sinks the
Aí, ó.
second.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Nunn kicks to Dragic. Back to Nunn.
Oxe, o que Davis estava fazendo lá, marcando o juiz?
Nunn's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Bora, papai Lebrão.
And
Ih,
stolen by
Lebron.
Ariza. Right wing. Here's the three. None, that's good.
É,
And now an 8-point Miami lead.
começar a
And
fazer
it
uma
just
cesta
seems
de
that
3,
every
né?
pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Schroeder looking around. And the Lakers with another miss. Heat on offense. They're on a 13-1 run right now. And it's contagious.
Oxe, 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 rapaz.
That is his first
Pode
foul
roubar
of the
uma
game.
bola. Se fosse no rachão aqui, valia.
Here's Dragic. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Robinson finds Adebayo. Coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
So he gets them both.
Não foi dessa vez.
Lakers have gone 0-4
Vamos
in the
nas
second
mães.
quarter. Obviously, that needs to change.
Ó, ó, jogo de perna, jogo de perna, ó, jogo de perna.
Schroeder outside. To the paint. It's deflected.
Meu amigo.
He feeds it to Davis. Over a reason.
Bora,
Tries
Davis.
off the glass, but it's no good. Well, he
É, não foi bom não. Lebrão?
Adebayo.
You gotta love his
Puta
hustle.
que pariu. Ih, aí valia.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy
A
with the
câmera.
shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Especial.
Caldwell Pope right side. Inside. Here's Drummond. Looking to end the run.
Bom.
That one.
Porra.
And the Heat going the other way now. None wide open. open. That's in, coming off an
Tá
assist
fazendo
from
nada, bicho. Eita, meu
Nunn's
Deus,
got 8
peraí.
points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try
Ó,
to talk
negócio de
this out.
timeout.
The defensive intensity
Bora, cara,
has
show.
to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Olha.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for Miami, Butler, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Tyler Hero in for Goran Dragic. Here's Caruso. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Kuzma. And Adebayo sends it back.
Eita, Lebrão. Não, não é possível. Cobrou falta ainda. Falta de vergonha.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
Tá desesperado, Lebrão.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. The feed to Butler. Count it. His
Oxe,
second
o
make in
Davis
4
como
attempts.
pulou. Eita, o Miami vai.
Flying up and down the court. 9 straight in transition.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. And again, the Lakers no
Foi
good.
muito cedo, foi mais cedo.
You can just see the frustration
Que Lebrão.
on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out,
Oxi.
play your hardest, and live with the results.
Denial.
An average shot blocker.
Olha, toco pelo menos.
Redirect shot.
Bora.
Jesus surprises anyone with that.
Bora, meu filho.
When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
James, the pass to Kuzma.
Perdeu a bola.
Trying to end the drought. And Adebayo sends it back.
Eita, meu Deus.
To the line here in the second. A nice
Adebayo tá por ser do Enem, viu?
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Caramba. Vamos lá. Ô, droga.
That one is
Eita.
off.
Coming out of high school, Kuzma was a very raw player.
Nunca mais eu fiz uma cestinha marota, hein?
At the college level, and he continued to get better once he entered the NBA.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Trevor Ariza.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding.
Peraí, Davis.
Changing ends quickly.
Uma remessa de
Getting the
3.
advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it.
Porra, véi.
right long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
And it's Butler missing.
Ô, droga.
Cruising into the quarter.
Eu ia arremessar dali, mas não deu não.
Their defensive mindset.
Eita.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be
Ih,
back for the
negócio
second.
de...
2K Sports Halftime Show.
É.
Hello again.
Não,
It was a
ih, negócio de
closely
nada.
contested first quarter for Miami. They only
Oh.
had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit.
Só a cesta
They
do
just
Miami.
exploded in the second quarter.
Tava até pau a pau no começo, mas... Não deu, né, Leônidas?
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen Kendrick Nunn really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with.
Porra, véi.
Up there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson, and it's Nunn in at the guard position. Misses the wing 3. Schroeder against Nunn. Schroeder kicks to Drummond. But
É, menino.
and they double up Davis. Goes back up. Keeps it alive.
Ih, no tapinha. Aí sim, valeu, ó.
The third quarter for the Lakers.
Coisa boa, viu? Finalmente. Desencantou.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. And stolen by Drummond. It's 2 on
Vai,
1.
vai, vai, vai.
Here's Caldwell Pope.
Aí sim.
Fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
And at last season's
Ah!
deadline, Andre Drummond traded away
Ah,
basically for
porra,
a
peraí.
second-round pick.
Bora, papai Lebrão.
A guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Here's James.
Oh, falta cair. Pega, segurou os quartos. Ó, baixa em cima, embaixo. Vai falta demais. Pra parar o homem só assim, viu? Tá na falta. Baixa teu nome agora, Lebron.
I mean, James remains a dominant figure.
Perfect.
Wesley Matthews checked in for the Lakers. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Heat. Dragic comes in for Kendrick Nunn.
Oh, aí sim.
You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe go in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the
Poxa, Lebron. Vai não.
Athlete that can beat you inside and outside. Butler's a complete player.
Lakers trail by 20. Matthews left side. Over Robinson. Another shot. Hero. It's Dedmon with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Loads it up for Adebayo.
Não. Pula pra bater pouco no cara.
It's Drummond with the rebound.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not
been
there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Só servia se fosse assim. Aí sim.
James is effective at getting near the basket. Always look to dunking it home.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity.
Aqui é Lebron, caramba. Aí. Olha aí. Pode pedir tempo, seu doutor. Oxi, tudo é falta, véi. Não, o juiz tá comprado. Não é possível.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond.
As the numbers were for Jimmy Butler in the bubble, they don't begin to tell the whole story. He was hitting clutch shots for the Heat during that run in the postseason.
Oh, porra, viu, velho?
You know, Greg, going back to Jimmy Butler, it felt like each series he had a few big shots.
I mean, everything you want from your leader, the big shots, motivating others.
Cara, o show tá na quadra, viu, pai?
Butler played as well as any leader in the postseason.
Alex Caruso is checked in for Drummond.
Bora, passou. Eita.
Oh, tremendous reach on the block by Ariza, making a real effort on defense.
Faz teu nome, cara, o show.
The Heat leading by 18.
E porra, esse daí vai ser demitido. Voltou a bola. Fila da puta burro.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Carroll against Dragic.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play.
Vai, cara, o show, vai.
Here's Caruso.
Isso.
Solid defense from Butler. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Here's Dedmon.
Menino. Não tem ninguém pra acompanhar o cara.
Dedmon's got his first 2 points. The Lakers shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
Isso.
With the second effort, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Negócio de conversinha demais.
Play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Anthony Davis comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Dennis Schroeder. And Miami with a change here, too. Heroes checked in for Jimmy Butler.
Porra, cara, o show.
Davis, the
Fez certinho. Fez certinho. Muito bom. Fez certinho, cara, o show. Que jogada, viu? Só não fez. Só faltou a finalização. Ó, e o Gus tá levantando a mão. Faz teu nome agora, viu? Chacalaca.
Horton Tucker's checked in. The Heat also with a sub. Nunn's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Rapaz, bicho.
Miami's gone.
Ó, o que é que Davis tá fazendo isso?
Iguodala kicks to Dedmon. Nunn against Caldwell-Pope.
Push.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
É, meus
amigos. The
amigos.
finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely
muito bom, cara, o show.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on an 11-3 run.
Não dá o lado pro cara, não.
It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Caldwell-Pope passes to Davis.
Porra, trocou de mão, velho. No ar, Davis. Aí, toma, toma. Usou pro play, caramba.
And there's the pass to Dedmon. Pope loose. It's stolen by Davis.
Vai.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Finalmente, Pipo, fez alguma coisa, hein?
Davis is able to make a clean swipe.
The Heat leading by 22.
Deixa o cara livre não, caramba. Puxa o Davis.
Now here's Nunn. Yep, it counts.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Shoots a fader, and it's Miami.
Porra, meteu a ameaça ali, não fez a...
A 3.
Não completou.
A shot, no good.
Agora foi, ó. Eita, caramba, quase.
Finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back to the action after this word. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Miami shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Caruso.
No.
That's the Laker 5.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Los Angeles on D. Oh, and that one.
Os meus não...
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart.
Toma, cara, show.
Right now, especially on the interior.
Eita.
Here's Caruso.
Aí, caramba.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Knock loose.
Pega.
Pass to Nunn. Here's Ariza. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Nunn. Bangs on the trifecta.
Não fiz uma de 3. Espera aí que eu vou fazer uma de 3 agora. Pô. De vocês. Que é o papai Lebrão do pai. Passou.
Ariza with the rebound.
Porra.
Ariza's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Nunn has got the ball here for Miami. And it's Contavious Caldwell Pope with the foul.
Vai, véi.
His 2nd foul of the game. Harrell, he's checked in for Anthony Davis.
É falta demais, pô.
Bielitsa passes to Strus.
Isso.
Now, here's Nunn. He's covered closely. 4 on the shot clock. From the stripe. That one off the back iron and out.
I think he lets the D get to him there and he rushes it.
Vai, cara, show.
Plenty of space there if he just takes his
Vai.
time.
Here's Caldwell Pope.
Falta, cai.
That you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast.
Isso mesmo, Popo. Agora faz teu nome, viu?
No idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think
Já
that
foi,
there was
papai.
a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring.
Toma aí, ó.
Your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, I'm glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the 2 of us. Went back out on the floor. Doc nudges means that he'll be great in TV side. We saw it then.
He's a good mind, man.
Toma aí, ó. Toma aí, ó, o que vocês querem. O importante é fazer o público suspirar. Oxi, cara, o show me ajude. Eita!
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Nunn's got 9 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
James trying to free himself up.
Rapaz. Eita!
Here's Drummond.
Aí, ó. Sim, o famoso air dunk. Não. Isso, falta. Se pendurou no cara também, velho. Esse cara também. Me ajude.
First one falls for him.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
He hits both from the stripe. And the Lakers with possession here. And here is LeBron. Pass to Drummond. Back to James. Puts it up. Here's Harrell.
Faz teu nome, velho. Eita, velho, o cara não perdeu essa bola.
Here's Strus. Here's the floater. And it's 2 points on the layup. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. To the middle and stolen by Bielitsa.
Meu amigo, que passe foi esse?
Here's Strus. Passes it to Okpala. Now Nunn.
Oxi,
Pass to Bielitsa.
não fez porque não quis.
The Lakers with the rebound.
Vai.
Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Caldwell Pope.
Pope, muito bom, boa jogada.
Versatility of Caldwell Pope, not just the score from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball close to the hoop as well.
Oxe, o que ele
Here's Strus.
Mas por Deus, filho de Jesus.
Here's Okpala.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Não adianta reclamar.
That free throw, no good. The Heat making a switch here. Dragic is checked in. Good on the second free throw. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in this
Bora, cara, show.
shooting at even 50% from the
Cara,
field.
show não.
Matthews passes to Horton Tucker. 9 feet out. Buries the jump shot.
Finalmente, cross kill score.
You have to have a lot of confidence.
Eu sabia que ia reagir, né?
No question, it takes skill and a certain level of fearlessness.
Vai atrás do cara, velho.
Here's Pela.
Porra.
To the right side. There's Dragic with the 3.
Ih,
Gets
porra aí.
the
Eu queria
three-pointer to fall.
bloquear o arremesso do cara daí.
Buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Heat.
It was a standout performance across the
Passei.
board.
Porra.
It was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
It is good.
It's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Matthews, no good.
Meu amigo.
Here's Miami now. Passes it to Pela. Back to Dragic. And the Heat, another 3.
They just
O Heat tá em chamas, viu?
kept on grinding.
E outro já balançou a cabeça.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
Can they get it? Horton Tucker's shot is up.
Porra, não.
Miami with the ball. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they gotta be happy.
Oxe, aí sim. Deu lado pro cara. Não.
Dragic looking for an opening. And so Miami takes this one by a big
Meus amigos.
to come into an opponent's building.
Infelizmente, esse pela primeira vez a gente não ganhou o jogo, né? Aprendendo eles comandos acontece. Mas foi bom pra se divertir. O jogo tá bonito, muito bonito, muito divertido, né? Quem puder adquirir, adquira, já que já saiu dessa promoção 0800 da Epic Store, beleza? Então já sabe, né? Acompanhe o canal, curta, compartilhe e ajude o canal. E na próxima estaremos aí com vocês. Valeu, falou, obrigado, até mais.